already did some kind of background check, and you have did so much of research, and you have decided to pursue your course on the your career into F&O. Okay, so F&O is also having a merits and demerits, but demerits are very few, merits are more. Okay, so then we'll talk about dynamics merits first. Okay, so what is the benefits, why people are more focusing on the dynamics? Any reason why Microsoft Dynamics F&O is a very famous ERP in the market nowadays? Most of the people I see, they are switching from the SAP to Dynamics. They are switching from Oracle to Dynamics. They are switching from Business Central to Dynamics F&O. There are many reasons are there. So anybody having any idea, any one or two reasons?
It is user friendly and it is very cheap compared to SAP and Oracle.
Okay. Yes. First one. We got a first benefit. Yes. The first, I think that is the first and that is the important, that is the best. Okay. So what is that? User friendly. I'm ready. I'm ready to learn any kind of application. Okay. Because yes, we are having a patience. Yes, we can sit for 1 year, or we can sit for 6 months, or we can sit for 2 years also to learn the product. Okay. Because that is a need. As a person, we need to get a job and we need to learn something, right? That is where we will be spending a lot of time, and we will do that. But the person, okay, who is going to buy a product, he has so much of money. He has hundreds here with him. He don't have so much of patience. He can't wait for 1 year to learn the product, or to understand the product, or to do some kind of changes. He can't. He has money. So what he will be looking, I need a easy product. I can't spend so much of time. Okay. So I wanted to learn within 1 month or within 2 months, and the product should be okay. I'm ready to learn for 6 months, but the product should be some kind of friendliness. I can't remember so many things and all. So I need some kind of spoon feeding. Is it possible? Yeah, that is how in the market clients are asking. So which is the best one? So if you wanted to take a training on some other courses, for the training itself, it will take 6 to 8 months of time. After completing a training, you need to practice. Minimum 1 year you will spend. So almost 2 years gone with the training and the practice. Then when you will apply for a job, and when you will be getting a job, and after getting a job, whether you will be able to sustain in that particular position or not, everything is a question mark, right? Yes. So that is where people are seeing. So when you compare with the other ERP softwares, Dynamics F&O is having a little, I cannot say it is easy and all. This also having little tricky things and all, but it is a user friendly. Once you log into the application, or understanding the concepts and all, you will not feel disappointed, or you will not feel so difficult. Yes, it is easy, but we need to spend some time. That's all. So maybe 1 hour or 2 hours. That's all. So user friendly. The screens are very friendly. If you wanted to create something, only one or two options are sufficient. It will not ask you 1,000 questions. It will ask you only 2 or 3 questions. If you fill that, it will allow you to save the information. So that is the best thing which you can see it in the F&O. Okay, it is a user friendly. Okay, it's a user friendly. First important thing. Okay, that is the reason I see many people. Maybe you can check it out in the LinkedIn, or you can check it out with your colleagues or in your circle. Many people switching their career from IT, means from the developing side to dynamic side, or they are switching from some like they don't have any accounting background, they have some computers background, or they have something like a triple E background, or mechanical engineering background. Different background people also switching to dynamics, and they are becoming a dynamics consultant. What is the reason of that? What is the reason behind that? The reason is only the thing, it is user friendly. Anybody can easily learn it. That's all. So you don't need to be a master in the accounting, or you don't need to be a senior in the financial things and all. If you know the basic accounting also, one or two videos if you see in a YouTube, you will understand the accounting. Accounting is so easy. Account, compared to the coding and all, accounts is easy. And especially if you understand the accounts, then you can easily become the dynamics consultant, because the application is very user friendly. You can learn whatever you wanted to. Okay. Yes. So that is a thing. Next one, as somebody mentioned that it's not a cheaper price. Okay, I don't want to say that it is a cheap price. It is having a valuable price, like a user wise. Monthly Microsoft will take the charges from the client. I think if you wanted to buy this application for 10 users, per user $180 per month, something that is. But compared to SAP, because SAP is a, earlier it is a top place, right? So that's where I'm trying to compare with SAP. When you comparing with SAP, the price is very, very nominal. Okay. So, and Tally, see, Tally cannot support all type of business organizations, right? It will only support small businesses. It cannot support medium or large scale, because the application is very small. It does not have a more functionalities in that. So, but whereas Dynamics has a flexibility. It can support large scale businesses. It can support medium scale businesses, and it can support small scale businesses. Maximum small scale people will not come to Dynamics. Why? Because help Tally or some other software can help them, right? Only medium and large scale businesses only will come to Dynamics. In the world, we see major portions to large scale and medium scale businesses. That is where in the throughout the world Dynamics is expanding. If you see in European countries, if you see in USA, if you see in the Dubai side, and if you see it in India, many people are switching to Dynamics, and there are so many implementation projects are ongoing in the current market. Okay, so user friendly, it supports medium and large scale business. What else? This also having a integration is possible. You can integrate with the other softwares also, is possible. Data validation is there. If any duplicate data, it will remove it, and data will be updating on the real time, etc., etc. Okay. One more important thing. Okay. Whenever you buy any ERP software, okay, the first thing what you see, is it flexible or not? So I see this product, but I wanted to make some changes. Can I do the changes? Of course. Dynamics F&O is a flexible. You can do whatever you want. So that is called as a customization. See, I wanted to modify something. That is called as a customization. So if it is there already and I'm using as it is, then it is a standard. Okay. So whenever you buy something, that is a standard. On top of that, if you put some painting, for example, you bought a water bottle. Okay. From the IKEA store, you bought a one kind of glass related water bottle, you have purchased it. Okay, so that is a standard product. So IKEA is selling those kind of products in the market. Once you get that product to your home, you thought of doing some kind of decoration so that you can put it in the shelf or somewhere. Okay, so you did some kind of painting, you have attached some kind of stickers and all. That is called as a customization. Okay, so it is allowed. Yes, the glass is accepting that kind of painting, or everything is accepting, so that is where you are able to customize and you are able to keep it in your shelf. Similarly, in the Dynamics also, you have a facility. If you wanted to add any customizations, no restrictions, it is very, very flexible. You can do more customizations. Some people, they will take a standard product, 90% they will change on their own. They will make according to their business needs and all. 90% customizations will be possible. Of course, system is allowing it. So that is called as a one of the important benefit. Customizations are allowable. Okay. These are the major benefits I can say. And what is a demerit? I said demerit is also. Yes, every product will have a merits and demerits. We spoke so much of time on the merits. So can we discuss about the demerits? At least one demerit. I feel there is a one demerit. Not only I, many people felt that is a demerit, and Microsoft also knows that is a demerit. When you are allowing more customizations, you will find lot of problems. Okay, so when you are finding a lot of problems as a client, you will again go back to Microsoft and you say that I am finding this issue, that issue. I think this is a product issue only. This is your product. You are not maintaining properly. These kind of issues will come when you have a more customizations. So that is a one of the demerit because system is very flexible and it is allowing more customizations and all. Sometimes more customizations also can harm the business. Okay, so that is one of the demerit. Apart from that, I don't find any other demerits. I think cost wise also clients are okay. They're not feeling the cost is too high and all.
Reports,
User specific, right? Yeah.
reports are not so strong compared to SAP and Oracle. What I have
Hmm.
observed, sorry, let me introduce myself. I am a Dynamics expert working since 8 years into Dynamics as
Okay.
of now.
Okay.
So
Fine.
what I have observed is in the market, lots of reporting has a big problem. For that, Microsoft has given Power BI, which is a
Hmm.
good feature or which good product actually. But compared
Yes.
to SAP and Oracle,
Mhm.
reporting system is very not so good, and clients are
Yes.
not happy with. This is one
Yes.
demerit with Dynamics. And as you said, yes, customizations is also the one. Because
Yes.
of course you cannot do 90% customization in Dynamics. That will spoil your
Ha.
application. And Microsoft will not
Application.
allow. Yeah,
Hmm.
so all the things will be binded. So you cannot do the customizations. Uh, you should minimize the customizations as much as possible to keep the product,
Yes.
the beauty of the product, and client will also be happy because if you do on if you do customizations more, then the standard product will get affected.
Yes, the
And
standard product will.
the,
Yeah, yeah. And Microsoft, see, maybe in upcoming sessions and all, I will talk more about that. So earlier, there was so much of problem because of the customizations in accept in older versions and all. What tech developers used to do, no? So they will remove the standard code and they will insert their own code. So now the standard functionality is not working and the customizations are not working. It's like behaving in the random way. It is a older version. That is where to control that, to overcome that issue, especially in the dynamics F&O, you cannot touch, you should not touch the standard code. Okay, so you cannot insert in between the standard code or whatever. For example, there is a very much need, you need to adjust the standard code. Then you have to go to Microsoft and you have to give the explanation to them. Especially for your company, they will give a permission where you can do some changes, or they will validate on behalf of you, they will validate and all. So this is a some kind of things they are taking care. And as I think Arif, right? Yeah, so as Arif has mentioned, reporting. Yes, for the reporting, we have a SSRS reports. Okay. Uh, to be frank, that is a very poor. Okay. When you generate the report, also it will take some time to load that report. And if you are exporting to Excel, sometimes it is getting hanged also. And if you wanted to modify the designing and all, it is so much of difficulty. We need to depend on the technical team always, and sometimes some reports cannot be developed also. But to overcome that issue, Microsoft has introduced electronic reporting, where you can create your own reports, or you can use the existing reports by using electronic reporting. But that is also not so happy with the most of the clients, and it is having a little technical things also, electronic reporting. So that is where Microsoft introduced a new application called as a Power BI. So our Dynamics F&O will be integrating with the Power BI. Whenever you wanted to generate the reports, you can directly go to Power BI. The Power BI will be having a option to generate the reports, graphical mode, okay, any whatever the formatting you are expecting, in that way you will be finding the reports. Yeah, yeah, compared to SAP, I found that issue in the Dynamics. So to overcome, only they did so much of enhancements and all, finally they found the Power BI is the best solution for the reporting purpose. Yeah, thanks for bringing that point, Arif. Yeah, so that is what we need it. Okay, so here, if you know any points, guys, try to bring it into the session so that everybody will learn the new points, right? Yeah. So one is the customizations, more customizations. The second one, reporting. Yes, fine. So now we discussed about dynamics also. What is the dynamics and what is the benefits and demerits? Now, the finance and operations. So our training will be focusing on the finance, right? So what is the course content, guys? So what are we going to learn? If I wanted to become a finance expert, okay, if I wanted to become a finance expert, what is the content I should learn it? Okay. Uh, Let me talk about a finance course content first, because I think we have very less time. So then we'll talk about the remaining things also. Since it is an introduction session, I need to cover many things so that it will be very easy for you to digest what is around the dynamics and what are the topics and all. Okay. So anybody having any idea what is the content? Maybe you might have searched something, right? So each module has some importance in the dynamics. Okay, we are going to focus on the organization administration module. The next one is a general ledger module, accounts payable module. Yes, next one, guys, any idea? And one more thing, you go to any ERP, even
Account
if you go to,
receivable.
yeah, yeah, one point here. So ERP is a different ERPs, but the content will be same. So the
Banking.
hmm, yeah, okay. So what I'm saying, the modules you will be finding in the SAP FICO also. You will be finding Oracle also. In Oracle also they will call it as a general ledger module at all. But the within the application, how you are using will be changing it. Okay. Yes. Now cash and bank management module.
Fixed assets,
Yes.
Budgeting.
The taxation.
account receivable, account
uh,
payable,
employee
That is
expenses,
uh,
employee expenses,
inventory man, inventory management, retail and commerce.
So
budgeting,
inventory
project
management
management.
system,
Ha. Wait,
supply
wait,
chain.
guys. Okay. Ha. So these are the finance topics. Okay.
what about employee expenses?
Employee expenses is nothing but that is a expense
Is
management.
the
Okay. Huh.
term.
So we are not discussing expense management, but maybe if required one session we can spend it on it. It's not so important. Like it's very easy. You can create an employee and you can record the transactions as an expense and all. That is not very. Yes, guys. If nobody is talking, please go into the mute, please. Some background noise I'm getting. Yeah. So this is the main content. On top of this, we are focusing on some other modules also. Like the 10th module is human resource management module, where you will be creating an employee, what is the employee life cycle and all. So there is some SCM topics also we are going to cover. Not too much, okay? Because it's not SCM training. I will tell you what is SCM and all. So because finance is a major one. So finance will be integrating with the all other modules in the F&O. So that is where as a finance consultant, we should know some topics from the SCM side also. It's a inventory management module. Okay. So on top of this, I am going to discuss about a few more. Those are very, very important because as a consultant, you have because we will be going as experienced, right? So we should have little knowledge into some of the workspaces like what is electronic reporting. I just mentioned I think previously electronic reporting. There is a data management workspace. Okay, so what is a data management workspace? What is a feature management workspace? Advanced bank reconciliation. Nowadays people are focusing on the advanced bank reconciliation. So during a cash and bank management module, many people will discuss about a manual reconciliation, but we are going to focus on the advanced bank reconciliation also. We will see manual reconciliation. Along with that, we are going to discuss about a advanced bank reconciliation too. Okay, so then we will be discussing about high level in the management report. The problem is we don't have a complete access to management report. So whatever the application we are using, which will not have a complete access to this management report, but I will try to highlight what is management report and how can you log in and how to create a basic reports and all. I will try to explain about this. Apart from that, we'll talk about the workflows also. Workflows is a general concept. In every module, you will be finding not only finance, or you will be finding in the SCM side also. We will understand what is a workflow and how to create it and how to activate the workflows and all. Basic idea we are going to discuss in the particular sessions. So this is about a complete content what I am planning, especially for the yeah, sorry, one more thing, consolidation. This is a newly added from the last batch onwards. I have added a consolidation process, consolidation module. Yes, these are the topics we are going to discuss in our upcoming next days. Yeah. Yes.
Hi, Anisha.
And
What about, will you explain data migration?
yeah, so that is called as a data management. Yes. So,
Mhm.
uh, yeah, in the data management, we will be migrating a data from different ERPs to Dynamics. How we are migrating, what is the process we need to follow, how to identify the entity, and all we'll discuss about in the data management discussion time.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Anusha,
yeah.
are you sure about project management module? You are going to cover that as well?
Yes, so here the yeah, now I will come from the beginning. So
Mhm.
organization administration module, whatever is required, there is a some 50% of the required for us. Remaining 50% is not at all required. We will not use it in a real time also. So only 50% we are going to cover in the organization administration module. General ledger, accounts payable, receivable, cash and bank, fixed asset, taxation, everything we are going to cover completely whatever is there in the system. Okay, completely configuration, master data, transactions posting and all. Now coming to budgeting. So in the budgeting, there are multiple scenarios. We are not going to pick up each and every scenario and we are not going to do it. So in the budgeting, in most of the organizations, for most of the scenarios, you need a basic configuration. So the basic configuration, what is required for the posting a transactions and all, that basic configurations I will be doing it, and I will run one process. I will create a budget plan from the general ledger module. You can create a budget plan from the fixed asset module also, same process. Configuration is same. That configuration we will be doing it, and one process I will take and I will explain it. Coming to the project accounting. So project accounting is a, it's a very vast module. Okay, so there are many things are there. So nowadays people are taking a separate course on the project management accounting. Okay, because it cannot be completed in within 1 or 2 days or within 1 week. So many scenarios and all. So I also take a project management accounting training separately, but now I don't want to spend too much. Like, see, as a finance consultant you need a basic knowledge, because you are stepping as a 3 years or 4 years or 5 years experience. For that, whatever knowledge is required, like how to create a project, what is the meaning of project, project types, what is a sub project creation, how can you record a transactions, purchase order, sales order, how can you record our transactions, what do you mean by invoice proposal, these kind of content I will be giving it. That is very, very important. That is maximum sufficient if you wanted to get an
No,
opportunity.
how to define project budget and the project contract, billing rules, everything you'll explain as well.
No, no, no. So, yeah. So only creations, sub-project creations, transactions posting only I will be
Mhm.
discussing it. On top of that, the billing rules, work breakdown structure, project budgeting, posting of scenarios, that is a completely, it will take another 1 week of time. So we are not discussing high level. Advanced, we are not discussing. The basic,
No, as you
what is,
mentioned, invoice proposal, so that comes after
mm,
the billing rule. So that's
yeah,
the reason I asked for it. Invoice
okay.
proposal is the last, yeah.
Mm.
Yes, please.
Is invoice proposal can be done for the normal transactions also, because while you are doing a project entry posting, two type of transactions will be posting: cost transactions and revenue transaction. If you wanted to have a revenue transaction, definitely you have to post an invoice proposal. Even if it is our transaction or a fee transaction or expense transaction, you have to post an invoice proposal. So that I have mentioned it. So the work breakdown structure, billing, project budgeting and all, that's a separate thing, so that I'm not focusing at all.
Revenue recognition also not you're not focusing on.
Not focusing on the revenue recognition, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
In the human resource module, so how to create an employee, how to assign the designations, what is the roles and all, and the consolidation, what is a consolidation company, how to what how can we run the consolidation process. It's a very simple module, so maybe within half an hour also we can discuss about this, and I will show you how we can run the process and all. On top of, apart from that, these are the modules which are from SEM, where some content is required to learn. And after that, we will be focusing on the workspaces. This is about our complete course content. Okay. See, uh, now in the D365 F&O, we know finance. Is there any other profiles also exist in the F&O? Any idea?
You mean job roles?
Yeah. What are the other job roles are available in the D365? Not
Supply
only
chain
finance.
consultant,
Huh.
supply chain consultant, HR consultant, project management consultant, PMA, and system admin. They don't have actually, but they should have system admin consultant as well because the system admin on its own, it's a big module.
Hmm. Yeah. So we have a five main profiles. Okay. One is a finance. Okay. So just now we got to know what is a finance content and all. The second one, you have another option, supply chain management. So some people will call it as a trade and logistics also. Okay. Okay. So the third one is finance SCM. The third one is a commerce. You can call it as a commerce or you can call it as a retail consultants. People will call it as a retail consultants. The fourth one is a HR. HR also is there. The fifth one is a project operations. These are the different modules available in the within the F&O. Okay. So majorly, yeah, as you mentioned, that is a developer related thing. Okay, system admins and all. So now there is a mm, I forgot
No,
this
no,
name.
nowadays they are asking functional consultant to do that. Technical
That's
is,
what.
no more
Uh,
handling it.
no
So
more
they are putting
handling it.
on
Yeah.
functional consultants only.
Yeah, I forgot one name. I'm just trying to recall that name.
Okay.
Power Platform. Yeah. So now the LCS concept is also slowly it is going to remove. Okay. So the Power Platform is a major one. So there is a one admin. He is going to Power Platform admin. He is going to manage the dynamics related activities also. Okay. So maybe in future they may ask a functional team also. Now only they started because electronic reporting is working by the functional team, user access is giving, and new user roles, new fields, maximum. My what is a Microsoft motive? No coding. Okay, no developer is required. So one functional consultant can do everything. So that is a benefit for the functional consultant only, right? That means it is a indirectly benefiting to us only. So if we are becoming a functional consultant, we will have a more opportunities in future because the developers place also we are replacing it. So maybe whoever is developer, they have to worry about their positions. So I see many of my colleagues, they started learning functional. Why? Because don't know when the Microsoft is going to remove completely developers and they will give a handover to the functional team. So that's where they are now techno functionals, they are becoming a techno functionals. Okay, so now coming back to the topics, so finance, SCM, commerce, HR, project operations, right? So finance is the biggest module. So whoever is having a finance background, accounting background, BCom, MBA, or your prior experience into financing and all, then this is a best profile for you, for your career. Then SCM, so whoever is interested in the inventory managing, what is a inventory cost, when the inventory is coming in, going out, how much we are purchasing, how much we are selling, and your prior experience is into purchases or sales side, then for you the recommendation might be SCM. Okay. The commerce, the commerce, there is no separate recommendation. Okay, if you wanted to become a retail consultant, there should be job opportunity. To be frank, in the market, very few opportunities for the retail consultant. Okay, so if you are having a uh, uh, what is I say, if you having a retailing related knowledge like geomart retail stores related, so if you have a basic knowledge about that, you can work on the retail module. HR, human resource, we don't find HR consultants, especially in the dynamics, we don't have it at all. There is a profile, but nobody is there. In SAP, I see there are HR people are there, but Dynamics, no. Why? Because the HR module is managing by the finance consultant only or SCM consultant. Maximum finance and SCM consultants will understand the HR module. So somebody is learning HR, so that's where there is no need of HR consultant at all. And we are also focusing on the HR module, so you don't need to worry about the HR. Project operations. Whoever is working on the project management module, the advanced topic is a project operations. So you don't need to become separate project operation consultant. You are having a finance background, for you the project operations is required. Okay, so that means as a finance consultant, most of the topics you have to cover it. So that is where you are having a more opportunities, and the career growth, salary growth, everything is more for you. So that is a thing. So finance and SCM, these are the very important profiles in the dynamics especially. So the first one will be finance, the second one will be SCM. So in any project, 2 is to 1 ratio. 2 finance if there, only 1 SCM will be there. If it is a 3 finance, then 2 or 1 SCM. Okay, more places for the finance consultant. Yes. Okay, I think that's all for today. Maybe too much of introduction also will not get into the brain, right? So is there any
Manisha,
doubts for, yeah,
who are the main customers? So any customers, can you give sample customers?
means for this particular product?
Yes.
Okay. See, there are many customers are there. Like I can say, client is nothing but customer.
Yeah,
So
customer.
Apollo has been used this Microsoft Dynamics product, and I worked for Apollo. I worked for Joya Lucas. Okay. I worked for UK based countries, UK based projects like Coop, IKEA. IKEA is also having a Dynamics product. So then Essentra. I think these are the just some examples of the client names. Okay, many are there in the market. Yeah.
What about the instance access and everything?
Uh, for your practice purpose, you're asking?
Yes.
Okay. So the environment, if you're having your own laptop, you have to install the application, or maybe you have to, I have a contact person number, or you can check with the institute team also. They will be giving a contact person. So they are charging some amount so that they will be installing the application in your laptop for the practice purpose. Or you can do the trial version uh, installation also, that will be valid for 1 month only. The trial environment will be valid for 1 month, not more than that. So if that is expired, again you need to launch the new trial version. So two things: one, if you don't want to work on the trial, it is a free, completely free trial environment. So monthly once you have to replace it. So I don't want this kind of activity, so I need a permanent software. Then see, for me it is installed here. Okay, so maybe if you pay 1300 or something, they are installing in your laptop based on your laptop configurations. Laptop configurations are required here because it is a little a huge product. And
It's cloud,
one more
right?
point, it's a cloud, but see what they, you are not getting a original product. Okay, so the people, the installation team, what they are doing, I don't know. So they will take the one license and they are distributing to many people and all. You need a internet to work on this, but it's not updating on the updating as like a client environment. So it will be working in your own laptop. Yeah.
In fact, just I'll add, Pooja. What
Yeah.
they are doing is these guys they will use the trial version which Microsoft outdated versions actually, because what you are selling the
Mm-hmm.
cloud version, that will be for only the for the clients who pay for the licenses. So that is a cloud version. Here, what these guys are doing, they are installing the trial version. They are getting the packages from Microsoft, which are like,
Mm-hmm.
for example, right now the 40th version going on client
Mm.
side, real time.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
Microsoft will 29th version, 35th version, they will release it. So these guys will
Mm.
catch that and they will install it on our PCs. So the
Mm.
requirement is 16 GB RAM. Please maintain 16
Yeah.
GB, 8 GB RAM will not work. Minimum
Yes.
16 GB RAM and then 256 GB SSD hard disk, not
Yes.
Oh
HDD.
my goodness. So it's a very huge configuration, right?
Application is very huge. Anusha is right.
Oh, but
If you use 68 GB or 128 GB, it will hang like hell and you cannot
Yeah. Yeah.
use that application. It keep
Yes.
on loading,
hmm.
you'll get so
So it
better.
means that it's not cloud. It's not. It means that it's not cloud actually.
It
Eh,
is cloud, but this
yeah.
practice version is not a cloud. But once you
Mm.
get a job to work on the client, okay, they will have the licensed version and it will be only one link. There will be UAT server, there will be dev server, there will be live server. These three servers they will share with you. There's just a link and you can use it. This is a cloud
Yes.
version, but the one you are installing is the trial version. So right now we cannot get the trial version because it's very expensive. So these guys for 1300 or 1500, they are just taking from Microsoft those old versions and they are installing it. There will be
Yeah.
not much difference. All the modules will be available. Only
Available.
few additional features we will not get.
Latest features will not be available. Okay. So since we are into the beginning stage, as a beginner, any version is fine for me also. I think it is a 17 version. So now I think 29 is available with the installation team, but what they have said, no. So if we use a 29, system is getting hanged, it seems. So that is the reason I did not upgrade myself. I'm okay with the older version. If any new topics
That,
I wanted to discuss, I'm installing a trial environment. Last month I installed a trial environment which got expired. Maybe trial environment is also fine. I have a documentation. If you guys required, maybe in the next session I will be sharing the document with you. You can follow the steps and you can install the trial environment.
yeah. One more thing I'll add here. I think Sufyan, he has texted one message. Integration with AI, is it possible? Yes, actually Microsoft has
Huh,
released that's the latest cloud version. You can get
huh,
only on the client. So Microsoft Copilot, AI Copilot, they have upgraded it. So it's available only in the latest version and it's on the client side only. You cannot get it on the trial version.
Yeah, trial version. Um, it is
It's
available. Yeah, Arif. So there is a some process is there. So if you wanted to use a Copilot in the trial environment also, you need to install some Power Apps. Okay, so there are two
mm,
Power Apps are there. So recently I have given a workshop on the Copilot in FNO. So if you install two applications, so then the Copilot will be enabled in the FNO. So we
so
can
even in the
start.
17th version,
Not in 17, sorry, not in 17. So the trial environment which I have installed from the cloud. So 40th version. 39 or
yeah,
40, you can get it. Yeah, yeah.
that's what the latest upgrade Microsoft
Huh.
has accommodated this Copilot as.
I com- Yes, yes, yeah.
Generally, how many versions will be issued? Approximately, how many versions will be issued in
Every
EA?
3 months, every three
Every,
months they will release a patch.
hmm,
Or it means it's a
every
four
2 months.
versions.
It will keep it will keep on increasing because there are lots of enhancements. What Microsoft is doing, there are partners and clients. These are the two concepts in a Dynamics role. If you are going as a job role, actually there will be you will get a job in partner company also. You may get a job in client company also. What does it mean? Means if you work on direct customer, it will be of not much use, but on partner it will be more useful. And the thing is, whatever feedbacks you are giving, there is a community as well, Microsoft community. So all over the world, those users, those partner, those consultants, they are putting their questions over there, and there is one ideas page, Microsoft ideas. So what they will do, they will do the rating over there, and Microsoft is monitoring it closely. So if they have put like 70 votes minimum or something, if those reaches that kind of votes, Microsoft will start their developers will start working on that, and in the next version you will get that feature. This is the pattern they are using, Microsoft.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the reason they are releasing patch every 3 months, 2 months. There is a one Microsoft page also where you can see what is the next release and what are the new features. And even in the in Dynamics, as Anusha has mentioned, feature management is one concept. There you can see what are the new features have been added. If you want, you can install in your client location, client server. If you don't want, you can keep it on Microsoft, not worries. But every 3 months there will be new release. So now I think in July they have a release. So
Okay.
it keeps on
Actually,
releasing.
when this product is introduced,
Actually, it was AX Axapta before. Maybe Anusha can explain more.
Yeah. Okay. So since we have very less time today, I couldn't complete so most of the topics. So whatever Arif has mentioned now, that I planned for our next session. So he has given most of the information. Okay. So I think yeah. So this is in 1998 the product has been started. Okay. So from there we have lot of changes into the product, and finally we got a cloud environment in 2016 year. Okay. So before 2016, we used to call it as a Accepta. In Accepta, also we have a multiple versions, and in D360 and also quarterly or 2 months once or 3 months once, Microsoft will be releasing a new functionalities. Yes, as Arif has mentioned, there is a one portal called as a Idea portal. So Microsoft team, there is a separate team where they will be closely monitoring that portal as a client or as a partner. If you give some suggestions, Microsoft will listen to that. Microsoft will see whether this particular functionality is really needed, how many clients are expecting. If they have more number of, there is a voting concept. Okay, if anybody is voting more for that particular feature, many companies are voting for that particular feature, they will try to build that functionality in the next releases. That is how this product is improving. So they are taking a feedbacks from the directly from the clients. So because client is the final user who is using it, right? So if you are not so happy, you will say yes, I feel this is a some kind of problematic, can you do some changes? So Microsoft will take that opinion from many people, and if everybody is feeling the same thing, they will improve it. So that is how it will be working.
The best
uh,
example is they have introduced a new module, subscription billing. Before it
yeah.
was a part of finance, but now they came as a separate module because there were lots of ideas that this has to be separate and this has to be maintained with the finance users. So Microsoft has come totally with a new module in the 40th version. So this is how they upgrade the application, and they are competing with SAP like anything. Microsoft Dynamics. So this is the one. And also actually the Axapta which Anusha was telling, it's a Denmark company, and it was in 1998 Microsoft bought it. So they renamed it Dynamics AX,
Yeah.
and it
Okay.
was on-prem, not on cloud.
Yeah, it
Oh,
is
2016 they
on
changed,
premise.
and it is on cloud from there.
hmm. Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
now this
maybe
data is totally on.
we'll discuss more
Yeah.
history in the next session because the introduction cannot be completed in 1 or 2 days, right? So we are planning for 3 to 4 sessions regarding introduction only. So maybe in the
I
next
Anusha.
session, yeah. Hmm. Yes.
Anusha, I have
Any other
one question.
questions?
I, Anusha, I'm audible.
Yeah. Is it Asif?
Yeah, correct. Anusha,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Anusha, I have a query. What are the basic difference between finance and operation versus trade and logistics? These both
Okay.
are same thing, or different things.
Yes, finance and operations is nothing but finance and operations. There are two different modules. Finance is for finance, operations is nothing but it is a trade and logistic. So we used to
Okay.
call it as a finance and operations, but finance and supply chain management both. Operations is nothing but trade and logistics, where you will
So,
be running your business, purchasing a product, selling a product, what is the inventory cost, everything.
okay. So in this session, we will learn trade and logistic, correct?
Yes.
In the this is
Yeah.
the session mainly focusing on the finance side, but we are going to learn few, maybe 40% of the trade and logistic concepts as well. Because as a finance consultant, we should know how to understand how price is coming and what is the purchase order, sales orders, etc., etc. So 40% of the trade and logistics is also going to cover.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I think Manoj was asking how many months will I have access to that. So if you install in your laptop, it is a permanent access. Okay, so until you use your laptop, you will be able to work on that particular application.
Can I get that guy's number? Do we, those who install this app?
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. Maybe I can give that person number in the chat itself. I think this person is charging very less compared to other people. Maybe let me give his number.
What is the duration for this course, Anisha?
Yeah, so the duration is 2.5 months.
Mhm.
Okay, so Monday to Friday. Yes, I just giving his name. Yeah, yeah, I just pinged his number in the chat. Maybe you can take it up and if anybody wanted to install, but not so urgent. Okay, you can install in the next week also. After the introduction is completed, you can install it. Okay, once you are getting some idea about what is this application and all, then you can go for installation. Fine.
What would
Any other? Yeah.
what would be the time schedule?
Maybe time is not yet decided. Okay, so maybe what is your comfortable time, guys? Maybe everybody is with okay with 8 to 9, or what is that? Yeah, I think Institute team will approach everyone, okay, one individually, and they will let you know the timings and what is your preferable timings and all. We
Is it is it possible after 9 o'clock night time? Is it possible?
uh, I think that is a little late in India. So may I know from which location you have joined?
No, I'm in the Middle East.
Okay, okay, yeah, yeah. Um, Mostly not possible. Maybe we'll check, Asif. Yeah.
Okay, update me. All right.
Okay, sure. Yes. If no queries, maybe we can wind up the session and we can connect on Monday. Okay. Thank you, guys. Have a nice day and happy weekend. Bye.